Good morning, guys. I don't really see that much to do today. I don't think a lot of setups will trigger. There are a bunch of like potential setups, but I'm not sure many of them will trigger. And I really don't see anything exciting on the short side either. So I think, probably gonna be a very slow day. I have some exposure. This DraftKings, I wanna see if what they do after this tiny gap down. Like if it can bounce immediately, I'll keep it, but if it doesn't start bouncing like very soon, I'll just sell it. Because it's kind of fading back into this range, or it's starting to fade back into the range, and I don't like that. JD digesting its big move. VIR pulled back a bit yesterday, but I'm gonna trail the 50-day on this one. Zillow looks good. Twilio, we'll see. If it takes out like the lows from 2 days ago, I'll sell it. Or maybe if it takes out yesterday's lows. Haven't decided yet. Tesla is it's gapping down a bit, but it's still kind of tight. It needs to take out yesterday's lows for me to sell. I'm probably gonna size down if it takes out yesterday's lows. LAC looks great. BDD looks great. Pinterest tried to go yesterday, now pulled back into range. This one looks good, this one looks good. W looks great. Twitter pulling back a little bit from the breakout attempt. CS looks great, looks good. Well, whoa, RKT, this one is gapping up for some reason. I'm gonna sell a little bit of it in pre-market. Well, there's been a lot of failed breakouts past month. What I think about that ugly action in Pinterest? It's not ugly action. I think Pinterest looks fine. It's still holding higher lows. Look, still holding higher lows. It just wasn't ready to go. The market is a bit choppy, the 20-day needs to probably catch up for this thing to go. So I don't see it as ugly action. RKT IPO breakout. Like you can at this one I traded more on on the 60-minute chart. It had a big pop out of the gate, out of the IPO pricing. Then it pulled back, started building higher lows, and then took out this range. So I bought it high 19s. Yeah, there's not much follow through anywhere. AMD is now on the rising 20. Let's see if it can hold it. Actually, I think it's a good thing. You know, these kinds of days you can, you know, do something else. You can check in like now and then, but it's like mini vacation. And you know, oh, TTD is gapping down more. Well, wait, TTD? Am I long this thing? No, I'm not long. No, Twilio. It's called Twilio, not TTD. Of course, Twilio. TI trend intensity. I don't really use this indicator, but not really. I think I'm gonna do my own. It's from StockB. It pretty much shows the 3-month momentum. This is how much the I don't remember the code for it, but I think it's like how many percent the 7-day moving average is above the 65-day moving average. So Twilio, the 7-day moving average is 7.8% above the 65-day moving average. I think it was something like that. I really don't use it. I used to use it a lot several years ago. But I think I'm gonna do my own scans or like indicators for 3 and 6 month momentum. Yeah, GRWG. I was hoping for a gap up and push to like 24 or something, but now it's gapping down, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Alright, the market opens in a couple of minutes, or like in 1 minute. Let's see what we get here. Okay, DraftKings had a little bit of washout and now it looks like it's bouncing, so I'm lowering my stop on this thing a little bit. Tesla looks good, or it's holding up really well, that is. Twilly, I got stopped out. Baba, positive earnings, but the stock is down. Question mark, question mark. Well, I have bad news for you. I have very bad news for you. Stock market is not that easy. Good doesn't mean equal up, and bad doesn't always equal down. And sometimes bad means up and good means down. CWH, yeah, wow, it's gapping down on some news. Oh wow, DraftKings is almost green. Wow, that's exactly what I wanted to see. Look at this thing, gap down and immediately buyers came in. That's good. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Very good. Now this Pinterest needs to bounce from here, otherwise I'll just sell it. Tesla is this thing wants to go to like 2200. What a beast. Yeah, Square is strong. And yeah, AMD so far, like if it can bounce from here, that would be really, really good. If it can bounce back into this $81 range, that would be epic. Like there's you know, there's some really good setups I'm excited about it, but I just don't think they're gonna go today or tomorrow. Or maybe tomorrow, I don't know. How much do you spend on a screen a day? Nah, not that much nowadays. It depends. Sometimes only a few hours. Sometimes I'm you know, the whole trading day, including pre-market and the after hours. So it depends. But let's say total screen time plus like scanning and stuff like that when the market is closed. Maybe 3-4 hours on a very slow day, or like 3 hours on a really slow day, and you know 8-9 hours on a really busy day, on like very busy period. So it depends. Facebook, yeah, it's building higher lows. Like a lot of things look good, but the follow-through has been issue. The follow-through has been an issue. Like you get things that trigger and then they don't really follow through, or a lot of them don't. Some of them have followed through really nicely, but not the type of win rate I'd like to see. Redfin, yeah, Redfin broke out yesterday. Yeah, it can go. FLGT, it can work. It's been relentlessly building higher lows. It's, yeah, I mean it can go. It can go. I would prefer more sideways, but you know it can work. It can work. These high ADR stocks, sometimes they, you know, they usually go a little bit faster than yeah, it can work. This thing has insanely good earnings too, triple-digit earnings and revenue growth. That's a good sign. Yeah, this Fastly, you know, someone on YouTube yesterday was confused, like he didn't see why I liked it as a long setup. But the reason is, it's a top momentum stock that found support on the rising 50-day and now it's building higher lows. That's why I like it as a long. But on the other hand, if it breaks below this flag, it could also be a short. Like I'm also watching it as potential short. It depends on which way it breaks, because it has so much range. Like this thing breaks out, could easily run up 20, 30%, 40%. When it breaks down, could easily break down 25, 30%. ATR, if you can get that in percentage terms, yes. ADR, ATR, it doesn't really matter that much. What matters is that you get it in percentage terms. How I check I'm a magician. I have it here. It's on my chart. Like the look of NIO. It had a potential long 4 days ago or 3 days ago, but right now I don't see anything there. GRWG, it's not set. There's no setup here. There's no setup. You know, I wanted this thing at 25 or something, 24 plus. Needs to get overextended. Like this thing has no reason to go down. This is one of the fastest earnings growers. It's only a double. This thing has no reason to go down. This is not one of these momentum pumps that Robin Hooders run up. That thing has real earnings growth. So, you know. Needs to get really, really overextended for me to be interested in shorting it. Okay, Pinterest is so far bouncing. Gonna use today's lows as my stop. Oprah Winfrey. Okay. It's just a random stock that's down on the day. I don't see anything there. Well, Zoom is going higher, but it broke out of a megaphone pattern. Like, this is a very, this is exactly the opposite of what you want to see before a breakout. You want tightness before a breakout, not like loose action. HZMP, yeah, looks good. Spotify, yeah. Shopify, yeah. They are setting up. Yeah, Amazon is holding its breakout so far. Yeah, net is setting up. Oh shit, Fastly is triggering. I did not want these things to trigger today. Oh, Twilio, come on. This is the one I got stopped out of like 20 minutes ago. Oh, come on. I'm just waiting. I'm not really doing anything here. What usually happens the second day after breakout entry? Anything can happen. You should expect the unexpected. That's what you should expect. But obviously you want the stock to go up every single day after you buy it, but that's rarely the case. Yeah, QDIL and FAST look very similar. NVTA. Where's the high tide flag? It's not a high tide flag. It's a high. It's not that high, and it's a very loose flag. VIX, QDIL, Fastly, they're all starting to move here. Which one should I buy? That's the question. Should I buy any of those? I don't know. Haven't decided yet. Again, we are at the question, will they have follow through? Run looks really good for tomorrow. This, if he can stay tight today. EMPH2. Two solar names. EBS looks good. Etsy is really tight. AMD looks good. Carvana. kinda tight. Shopify looks decent. Spotify, there is TTD. Just a lot of pretty decent looking setups. Net, VIX, Dexcom, Fastly, Qdel. You hate when you're breaking even. You should hate when you're losing money. Gotta get used to getting even. You're gonna get even most of the time. They have earnings next week? Oh yeah, they have. They do have. My stop is the trailing 10-day moving average. Expel? I don't know what Expel is. D-Dog? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's kind of a weird one, but I mean, look, maybe, I don't know. Not really. I think there are so many better ones out there. Oh, it's just oh, come on, Fastly, don't go yet. Oh, I don't know what to do about Fastly. Should I buy it? Should I not buy it? Not sure. BE doesn't smoothly write the moving averages. Why not? I don't know. Looks good to me. PRTS, was the recent flag tight enough? I don't know. Not maybe a 3-star setup. Yeah, AMD is back in range. We'll see. I may buy something later. Not really super excited about any of these. Qdel, maybe Qdel and or Fastly. These look pretty decent, both of them. 1W, isn't that a warrant? No, it's not. Never mind. This thing is too illiquid. I don't think it should even get to your scans. You should use like a 5 million or 10 million dollar cutoff. Yeah, Zoom didn't give us a good setup, unfortunately. Unfortunately, it did not. So QDEL, Fastly are very strong. Oh man, this Fastly. This thing looks strong. Nugget? What am I looking at? Nugget on the HEQ. What am I looking there? Is there a setup here? There's no setup here. Overstock. I don't know. Nah. Not yet. It's still above the 10 EMA and 20 EMA and I don't know. Not yet. Too bad this Fastly gap down. So it's printing a pretty wide candle here. I don't like that. CCC, not a good setup. Alright guys, I'm gonna cut the stream. I don't see much. Like, I'm stalking QDEL and Fastly. If they take out highs of the day later. Or soon. We'll see. Okay guys. Feels like it's gonna be a really slow day, and so I'll just cut the stream before I fall asleep. Okay, thanks and see you tomorrow.